10 Habits of Highly Successful Software Developers. Imagine that you're comparing the resumes of two software developers, Dev A versus Dev B. Both candidates possess nearly identical backgrounds and skills, languages, frameworks, platforms, methodologies, industries, and so forth. They're practically the same person, on paper. Yet there are certain things that could indicate that Dev A will likely be significantly more successful in their career than Dev B, by just about any measure. How does this compute? It turns out that technical skills and experience will only get you so far. Highly successful software developers also cultivate critical behavioral characteristics and mindsets that set them apart from the crowd. What variety of software professionals say about the habits and traits that separate great developers from the rest of the pack? They came up with 10 habits that predict success. One, you write clean, reusable code that's easier to read and test. As a developer, you spend more time reading your code than writing it, McGee notes. It is important that when you come back to your code weeks after writing it, you can understand quickly and easily what it is meant to do. 2. You understand how your code helps drive the overall business. Great developers understand broadly how the company works at a business level, speak the business language, and master translating business language to technology. 3. You listen more than you speak, or you at least listen before you speak. If you're in an office with other developers, listen first, then speak, says Christopher Mendy, head of developers at Evis Technologies. It's the quickest way to learn. Great developers have the ability and willingness to admit when they do not know. Moreover, advises against being that programmer, the one who spews out a bunch of technical jargon instead of acknowledging they might not yet know the answer to a particular question. 4. You are disciplined. Talent, except maybe in overwhelming quantities, is not everything. Indeed, talent or skill is only part of the formula for success. Discipline is the other part, says Gadi Pitaru, CTO at Badger Maps, a New Relic customer. A highly skilled software engineer without discipline is like a veteran sailor without a map, really good at steering the boat, but can't find shore. 5. You're able to deeply focus on the right thing. It's certainly good to be able to look forward at times, Wu says, so long as you're able to refocus on the importance of what you know you need to get done versus what you might need to get done. Part of that is making sure you're on the same wavelength as the rest of the team. Successful devs understand that innovation is a team sport. 6. You are a persistent problem solver. With enough time and research, there is always a solution, and finding the solution to a hard problem is the best feeling. 7. You get help from strangers on the internet. Don't confuse persistence with pride. Successful devs don't let their egos turn a programming problem into an unnecessary productivity drain, especially not when a solution may be readily available online. Sometimes, asking for help, yes, Google counts, is the most efficient first step toward a solution. 8. You go beyond skill to achieve expertise, but not necessarily mastery. If a person had built expertise quickly before, it is a good bet the person can do it again with other skills and technology, he says. 9. You are open to new things. There's a constant stream of new languages, frameworks, and methodologies that successful software engineers know how to filter and sift through for what will help them continue to do their best and grow. Arguably the most important skill for a successful software engineer is knowing how to acquire new skills. Be open-minded. After all, if all you have is a hammer, then everything starts to look like a nail. 10. You're comfortable with being uncomfortable. A key quote: true skill development requires being able to sink deeply into a topic and confront the areas that are difficult about it, and persevering through those times of frustration so that you can really explore, really understand the thing that is in front of you. To be clear, turning off email for a couple of hours won't make you a better developer. It's simply a mechanism for focusing on real progress and improvement. Even if you are distraction-free and getting a lot of coding hours in, if you're just building the same really simple app over and over again, that is not necessarily stretching the boundaries of your skills. And if you're not deliberately stretching the boundaries of your skills, you may not be trying to structure skills in the direction that will help you really grow as a technical contributor.